Well, guys, welcome to my series. Get a fart as I make this series. I am trying. Go poop then. Gosh. Well, let's retry that. Alright, well, welcome to a new series I'm starting. You may hear a little bit of music in the background. Oh my gosh, that's rancid. How can such a little... How can such... Ah, he's not even little. How can something like that make that smell? Oh my. Okay, well, welcome to my new series that I'm trying to make called Rambling. It's just random rambling things that I decide to talk about. And there's going to be one main topic about each episode. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is disgusting. Okay, well, rambling, there's going to be like one big main topic that I just ramble on about, I guess. And yeah, it's just something to watch, you know, put on background music, listen to, comment your opinions on stuff, what you think. But today, right now, we're going to be talking about really...
Listen up,
you know
people!
What?
We just passed the Golden
better
Gate.
idea.
We'll be on site in less than 20.
I could,
so you got 10 to secure the rest of that gear and get yourself strapped in for a landing. Repeat, 10 minutes until lockdown, people!
That's an unacceptable response. Must I remind you who I am?
What the hell is this?
I don't care what your protocol is. You're here to help me. So that's what I want you to do.
You're dismissed.
Okay,
Brad.
well...
What's the problem, Bob?
It's called rambling.
You better get your men in
And
line,
I'd talk
Captain
if I could
Grant.
open my mouth and not
my
taste
equipment out
a
of storage.
fart.
My archives and I depart as soon as we land.
The Earth Republic is in a limousine service. Your gear's locked up and we don't have time
It's called
to
rambling.
dig it out. Now,
And
please,
I just
find your
go
seat.
on about things and talk.
No offense, Captain, but I think your orders were to do as I
Talk
asked.
a lot, I guess, and we can just sit and talk.
My orders come from my superiors.
But
People
this
in
episode
Manhattan
is going to be
wearing uniforms
about...
like this. And those orders are to keep you safe while you locate your
wait a
alleged
minute.
architect.
Alleged architect?
Okay.
There is no alleged,
The main...
Captain.
Okay, let me...
Do you
okay.
see this?
Okay.
With this
main
arc
thing
core and the
about
rest of the
this
technology that I'll
series
find
is
in the
I
Bay
listen to
Area,
music. If you
I
can
will
hear it,
repair
probably,
this
you
world.
probably can't. It doesn't...
And
it
be
really
its
doesn't matter.
hero, of course.
But I play a game
You're
and I just ramble on about a topic. Boom. There you go.
If anything happens to my gear, I'll send the bill to your superiors.
What an asshole. Let's move, people! Time's ticking! What is this, a dorm room?
Oh,
Everyone, get to your seats! You two, let's go!
I'm honestly not sure if you can hear the music or not, but I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more.
No problem, Cap.
You too.
Wake up, grab a brush and put a little makeup. How's this got a hiccup? Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? There you go, create another fable. Alright, well, as I was saying, this series is mainly just random. Just talk about things, and right now I guess it's just on a topic of gaming, like just gaming and how far people can get into games and like a game. If you snort that pixie dust, your nose is gonna bleed so much. Alright, well, which one do I want to be? Gaming, creating characters, gaming. Well, we're gonna start with creating characters in gaming, but a good game. Okay, a good RPG or online MMO or online game
Involves death, destruction.
Shut up. You're not a part of these series. You are not a part of this. You can make your own series. Are they stepping on cheese?
No, it's a root.
Oh, well,
Lord
no,
Hokage.
no, shut up.
Well, this guy just
Oh my gosh, shut up and let me do my video, will ya? Shut up. Yep, no. Watch. No, shut up. Watch your Naruto and shut up. Okay? Shut up. Thank you. Alright, well, as I was saying, a good online MMO or an RPG should have a good character creation. Without a good character creation, in my opinion, you can't really get the gameplay that you are looking for in a game. I mean, it could be argued that you can, but
Hey, buddy.
Soldier?
I don't think you can. I'm a really big person on character creation. Character creation is my favorite thing. I can spend hours in the character creator as if it were its own game. I'm like that. And I can also play the game and have fun on the game and the story, but I can also go back and create another character for fun and get bored at the beginning of the game because I've played it 92 times. This specifically goes for Skyrim. Now, I love that game so much, and it's really good. I love it, but I just make a bunch of characters. Just a bunch of characters. That's what I do. I do a lot of characters, and I guess you could tell me I'm not into the game, but like I haven't played the game as much. Well, I really have though. I know a lot about the game, and a lot of people go, "How are you good at this game? How are you a beast? How are you a lord at this game per se? If you haven't made it past a certain level." And then everybody goes, when you're arguing about a game, it's always, "What level are you?" And it's like, does this level really matter though? I'm into this game because I like the story. I've beaten Skyrim at level 7, and it wasn't even a speed run. It was hard, let me tell you, and it was on Novus, but that's different, okay? But with most games, I like to make characters in gaming, and as I was saying before, a good game, in my opinion, can't be good without a good character customization if it's an RPG or an online MMO. Don't get me wrong, the story can be amazing, but the free roam aspect, playing as your own character that you've made up or that you've modeled after yourself or something, is a really big part of the game. And a lot of developers are like, "Oh, we'll make this game and everybody will love it and you'll be able to run around and everything." But everybody run around and everything, but they don't really have the idea of maybe people want to play as themselves or as a character they made up and have a whole different storyline and background set up and a different story for them. They beat the main game, they're like, awesome, but as like Skyrim, you can beat that game in about not even 3 hours. You can beat that game real fast, the storyline, but then what else is left to do? Many more side quests, other stories, other games, or not games, other stories, other lines of dialogue that are yet to be unlocked, and leveling, and all that. But the main part, I like character customization, and it's a big part and role in what I do and how I play games. Now, don't get me wrong, I can play a game without customizing a character and stuff. But even if there's the slightest bit of character customization, just the slightest bit, it makes me
Hold on,
so
Captain.
much happier and
that
like the
one
game
isn't
so
wearing
much
your
more.
beloved uniform. They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
It's just a big thing.
We land in 10. Strap in.
I never got to brief you on your ego
It's a
implant,
big thing
so we really
that I
need
like
to...
about games. And
What the hell?
yeah,
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
and
I think I will
let's
actually
move on
get
to
my
first-person
seat.
games.
When we
I've
land,
got one
don't
thing to say
go
about
anywhere.
this.
The
If you
ego
can't see
activation
your
could be a
legs,
bit jarring without a proper
with the
brief.
exception of Skyrim and Fallouts, if you can't see your legs in a first-person game, it's not going to be good.
Relax. Just
If
a
you
little
can see your
turbulence.
legs,
Completely normal.
No,
it's
it's
going to
not.
be
We're all
amazing.
gonna die.
With the exception of Skyrim,
She's actually
and
quite
Fallout,
charming
and
once you
Oblivion,
get to know
the
her.
Elder Scrolls, okay, some of the Elder Scrolls. But I like some games. I don't know. I don't know what I like to see my legs in a game, like in Outlast and Outlast Whistleblower, and I'm currently recording Outlast 2. Well, like not right now, but I'm currently doing the gameplay series. I got episode 1 out, or part 1 out right now. But I like it. Now, let's go to the big debate about games that a lot of people go over. Graphics or storyline.
Brace yourself, Cass. This could be real
And
bad.
a lot of people say I'm mixed, I'm intertwined.
Okay.
And like, I'm intertwined.
Which one of these
I can't really
wheelies
play
opens
it.
this
Some people go,
bitch?
I can't really play a game if it doesn't have good graphics or a good story. I can play both,
Stucco.
though. I can play
You're
one if
alive.
they have good graphics and a good storyline. And the thing about that is, you're not
Name's Cass Dupont.
always gonna
I saw you
get a
land.
game
Well, maybe
that
that's
has
not the
good
right word.
graphics
It
and
was
a
more
good
smashing into the
storyline.
ground than landing.
And
I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there. What are you doing?
and take Skyrim as an example. I'm not hating on Bethesda,
Whoa!
but
Okay. You need help?
their graphics
Can
aren't
you hear
that
me?
good.
You need to sit down.
Well,
Here,
Skyrim
Sit
and
down before you pass out.
the graphics are good, but they're
I'm
not
sure you
that
took more
good.
than a bump to
They're
the
not
head,
top
so
notch,
rest.
but they have an
Get your feet
amazing
under
story, and that's why
I'm gonna
people
go
like
see if
that
anyone
game.
else needs
But there's
help.
other people that have to download a bunch of
Oh,
mods and
You
a
might want
bunch
to
of
arm yourself a bit more.
hacks
The
and just
locals aren't known for
stuff
their
to
charm.
make your game look better. To play the game, it doesn't make sense to me. A good game
Hello. Oh,
requires
good. You can hear me now.
a good
I can sense your
storyline.
nervousness.
Without a good
but don't fret.
storyline,
I'm
you're
the
not gonna have a
environmental
good
guardian
game.
online device that was injected into your body. You can just
The
call
depth
me
of
ego.
the storyline
Please
is
forgive me. I'm
also
having some trouble getting all the
something
behaviors
that people will be
activated,
interested
so you might
in.
experience
In the
a few
lore
glitches at the
and
beginning.
all that stuff.
But I'll sort it out.
And most
we have
developers
lots to
go,
go over, so we should start.
we gotta get this game out, we gotta get this game out, we gotta get this game out. We told them we're gonna get it out by then. We teased it at E3, we gotta get it out, we gotta get it out, we gotta get it out. And that's where most of them mess up. Because they
We need to
rush
find
the
Mr. Von
production
Bach,
of the
but
game.
first, we'll need to gear up.
And
Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment
If
as
you
soon
rush
as
the
possible.
production
so
of
we'll
a
start
game,
looking for Mr. Von Bach.
you're not gonna have a good
Particular
game
weapon
in the
types
end.
work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary
You're not
weapons.
gonna. It's just,
The enemy is here!
it won't work. It's, without a good storyline, you can't have a good game. That's that. But most producers are like, some people will buy this for the graphics. And yes, a lot of them will, because graphics are awesome, and good graphics are even
Grenades
better.
have a cooldown
but
period, so there will be a short break before another
if
one is
you
ready
really
for
play a
use.
game just for the graphics, and not the experience, and the story, I don't think you're actually you're just playing it to play something, to waste time. Just to waste time and not have or get something to do with it. See, being a gamer, I'm not even gonna say I'm a gamer. I mean, I am. I just said what I was not gonna say. I'm not gonna say I'm a gamer, but I am. But I game for the storyline. When I game, I try to get as involved as I can, dig as deep into the lore as I can, figure out as much as I can. It doesn't really bother me if the graphics are bad. Take Oblivion for example. For the time, the graphics were amazing, but in 2018, they're atrocious, but I'll still play it. And it's something that bugs me when they say, I'm a gamer, but you play a game for the graphics. It doesn't make sense.
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down
Yeah,
here.
graphics are awesome and stuff, and you can get mods to make them better, and then you'll enjoy the game, they
No,
say.
we better
but
help her.
sometimes you just have to sit back and play a classic and say, this is a good storyline. And
According to my readings, those
I've said what
creatures are
I
actually
wanted to
humans.
say
However,
about
their
it,
DNA is
about,
severely mutated.
graphics or storyline, but me, I'm more story. If it's not a good storyline and it doesn't intrigue me, I'm probably not going to play it that much. I mean, I'll give it a few shots and everything, but I'm probably not going to play
I
it.
was able to reactivate the fissile materials.
And if
the
the
reactor will
storyline
overload and
I
blow
have
this
to dig
entire
into
base
way
off the
too
map.
much,
But we'll need
there
to
might
keep
be a
the
problem
mutants from
there.
disrupting
I
the
might
process.
not play it as much because I got to do a lot of digging. Take Dark Souls. The
I
storyline's
have the
pretty
ability
good.
to hack into most computer
If
systems.
you can get to it.
Get to that thorium
It is
reactor, and I'll see what I can do.
deep. You
Now that looks
So
useful.
subtle.
I've spotted some advanced weaponry.
that a lot of people have a hard time playing the game for the story and they play it more for a challenge. Like me. I played that game to get myself I had years of rage But without a good game, the storyline, you're not gonna have a good game, and that's that. Without a good game, a good storyline, you don't have a good game. And let's look at the controls for a minute. If controls are wonky and you're not allowed to fix them or like assign them,
You have an ego implant,
people
don't
are
you?
going to be annoyed.
That's amazing.
They're going to be upset.
First time I've ever seen one in action.
So most developers
You know,
should
I
pay
think we're
attention to
gonna make one
controls
hell of
and
a
be
team.
like, jump's going to be
A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy
the home
place.
button.
I'm heading
No.
to the crash site. They're gonna need
Or
help.
like jump's going to be square.
I'm sure
No,
we'll
a
be
lot
in
of us
contact.
like jump as X or
Our
triangle.
contact.
And in Dying Light, L2? It's L2. R2? No, it's L2. It's L2.
It's another
Okay,
fine
it's
day
art.
in the new frontier.
Okay, well, a lot of players don't like wonky controls. Now,
I need to find out if Mr. Von Bach
ego
survived.
available. Ooh, what is...
I'm
All right,
picking up signals
but
from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to
With-
Mr. Von Bach.
most games, storyline and the way it plays out is a big factor in what people will buy it for. Storyline. And if you get a lot of people amped up for a game and rush it out, it's gonna be crap. And that's what I'm scared is gonna happen, or I'm
This
concerned
evac
is
seat
gonna
is
happen
empty.
with
I
Elder
hope
Scrolls
whoever was
6.
in there is still alive.
They're gonna rush it out. Bethesda normally doesn't do that,
experiencing
but
a
they're
lot
gonna
of
rush it out.
interference. Get to an
And
open
once they
area
rush it
so I can
out,
scan the valley.
It's not gonna be a good game. But I guess for a minute, look at Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, New Vegas, all those games. They didn't rush them, and look at how good they are. They're amazing. Yes. Like, in a lot of games, the trailer's completely different than the game. And Dragon Age Origins is a good example for this. In that trailer, I know
We're
it's
really
a
lucky
small
to be
minute
alive.
detail,
The
but
crash
they show
is
you jumping.
horrifying.
And you get into the game, you can't jump in any of the games up until Inquisition. The minute I found out I could jump in Inquisition, I was ecstatic.
Direct hit.
But to go
No,
over what
this
we've really
person
talked
didn't make it out
about,
alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which
Gaming-
means this must have been a fellow Ark Hunter.
is
I'm receiving
Making a
several
game
von Bach Industry signals.
is an
One
art.
of them has to be him.
and
Let's
you should
hurry and
take
check them out.
time on your art.
This expedition is in serious
Make sure
jeopardy if we fail to
everything
find
you're
Mr.
doing
von Bach. He's
you
the
want
only
done.
one with the knowledge to unlock
And
the
if you're a
secrets of the
developer,
Art Core.
make sure what you're doing.
My
the
DNA
fans
scan says this is
will
not
love.
Mr. von Bach, but VBI
And
employee number
why?
130. That's not good.
And make
He
it
was
unique.
extremely important to this expedition.
Make a good storyline. Don't copy anything.
This is the head of the
copy and
security
paste from other
team.
games either.
If
Like
he didn't make it, then
Call
what
of
hope
Duty,
does
take that
Mr.
for
von
example.
Bach
A
have?
lot of those games are copy and paste. And just stories
This is a
are
deceased
just
von Bach Industries
copy and
technician.
pasted, copy and pasted.
You're the
Oh,
worst. We may
you're
have lost
the main
everyone.
person. What if, for one thing, you played the evil guy?
This is not Mr. von Bach's body.
Anybody think of that?
This
No,
is a tragedy.
because
I'm
they're too
estimating the
caught
death
up
count to be at least
in what's
300.
trending and not make something unique.
Whether Mr. von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need
But
some
to
assistance
go over,
in
as I was
finding him.
saying, as what we were talking about,
I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
a good game includes storyline. Graphics shouldn't really play that big of a
Get to
thing
cover and
into
stay
it,
put. We will find you.
but
All combat capable survivors. Report to the emergency
it shouldn't
HQ for the new
play a
freedom rally.
big role. in
Repeat,
it.
the new freedom is going down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy?
Storyline,
Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal.
how it
Keep
plays
talking to
out,
that thing until your voice gives out. Do you
and
understand?
how you get to
Sir.
play, and what you get to
I
do
recognize you.
makes a good
You're one of Von
game.
Bach's
A
archives.
good
But who
storyline
are you? And what are you doing in my base of
and good
operations?
controls,
Name's Cass. Wait.
or just
Did
just
you
a
just say Von
storyline.
Bach? As in Von Bach
Graphics
Industries?
don't really
The dude
play
they
a
call
big,
Death's
big
Merchant?
part.
What
in
exactly is
gaming.
going on here?
None of your
Unless you're
concern.
not a
Sir,
rookie.
we have at least 200
Now,
confirmed dead.
I guess
and
that's been
nearly
my
twice
rambling,
that injured.
guys.
With no chance
can't
of
really think
evac,
of anything else
we
to
don't
go
have
on
nearly
about.
enough medical personnel or
But,
supplies, sir.
I mean, stay
Recon
tuned.
spotted a
and,
rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to
we'll
shake
see
it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
how this
Sir,
series goes.
hostiles on the
and if
ridge are
it
sniping
does
the
good,
rescue
then
team.
just-
Unless they can get into the
I'll keep on
strato in the
making
next
more.
35 minutes.
So have a nice
Sir,
day. Whenever
survivors
you watch
on decks
this.
4
Don't
through
forget
7 will
to
likely
leave a
burn
like,
alive.
subscribe.
That will not happen, Sergeant.
I really appreciate
Pull
it.
everyone
It
back.
helps
Would you
me.
tell those men trapped on the
And,
strato
yeah,
that
I'll
we
see you
will take
guys
them out?
in the next
Yes, sir.
episode.
Hey, Eisenhower.